Hello my darlings, I wanted to share with you something that I consider to be one of my beauty secrets, and that is how to tie a good head wrap. Listen, sometimes a girl just does not have the strength to deal with her hair, and for me my head wraps are also a fashion statement. You know, they just really frame the face beautifully. They add a bit of color, the crown, the head. You know where I'm going with this. So I know the cotton scarves, the long pashminas are quite easier to tie, and most people are more comfortable with those ones, even the African cloth ones, the Ankara ones. But these silky types of scarves can be really finicky if you don't know what you're doing. Either silk or polyester, you know what I mean, this silky situation. So I wanted to show you three easy ones, three easy styles that I like to do that I have finessed over the last couple of years. Let's start with the easiest one, of course. The first one is quite simple. You are going to take your scarf and you are going to make a triangle. Then you bring the points of the triangle to the middle of the scarf again. So in essence, you just have a nice long scarf. Yes. And you want to take the triangle part and put it at the back. Let me turn around so you can see the smooth part is where it's at, and that folded triangle is at the back. I've got a mirror here, so I'm going to be looking down. And what you want to do is just do a tie. I thought I'd come closer to the camera. So what you want to do is just do a tie to whichever side you want. I like to always do it on my left side. And you take one of the sides and you start to just do a really soft fold and tuck it to the side and start to manipulate it to make it look as stylish as you can, and just tuck in the other one at the back. I like to also tuck in my ears and push back, and then just keep on lifting and having a good look in the mirror and seeing how much height you may want. And that's really simple and easy and chic. I absolutely love this. Let me just turn down my ring light so you can have a good look, because it's really washing out the white in the scarf. As you can see, very fabulous. It does stay in place. Of course, you can put a pin. It looks very simple at the back. I'll show it to you. It looks very simple at the back, as you can see, but the drama is all in the front. You can put a pin, a brush, whatever you feel like. But yeah, that's really one of my simplest turbans. I absolutely love it and it just works for me. Let me show you the second one. Now to the second one, I'm going to use another big square scarf, and I'm going to do the same thing. And with this one, what you want is you want to fold it and put half of the triangle in the middle. Does that make sense? Do you see? I've not completely met the ends. I haven't done this. I haven't met the ends. I have just folded it 3/4 into the center of the triangle. And then this is a better view. Can you see where I've folded it to? I've made sure to leave quite a bit out. And you just want to put that down now and close it. Grab the two ends. Grab the two ends, and as you can see, this bit that is hanging is the extra bit of the scarf that we didn't fold up. And you just want to come again. I like my my left side, and tie it. Now you see there's a bit of hanging scarf left. and this is a bit that we didn't knit completely, that we left hanging. What I like to do is take that and tuck it in right there. And as you can see, it still leaves a big flap. So what I like to do is now really tuck this flap in and arrange this the way I want to arrange it. And as you can see, it is so fabulous. It looks like a beret. It looks so, I love tying my turban like this. It is so rich, woman. It is so uncomfortable. You don't look lazy. You don't look like you're hiding things. You look like this is intentional. Like, my scarf is fabulous. I'm fabulous. My life is fabulous. Get into it. Let me see if I can come a little bit closer so you can see. So I hope that makes sense. Just try and watch it back and see if it makes sense. But yeah, this tucked bit is that bit of triangle that I left out, if that makes sense. Of course, you need a scarf that's quite big enough to do this. A small scarf, you will not get away with it, because the more you have to hang, the more you have, you know, folds and ruffles and va-va-voom. Absolutely fabulous. I love to tuck in my ears because there's just something about a tucked ear. You see how it just frames my face beautifully. I absolutely love that. Nobody knows where the scarf has begun and where it's ended. Let me show you the back and the sides as well. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Okay, let me show you the third one. The third one is very much so inspired by 1950s fashion. The pinup, the housewife. I don't know exactly what this is called. Maybe I'll Google it and I'll put it on the screen. But once again, we're going to start with another silk scarf. And we're going to do something slightly similar to the second style, and I'm not going to meet the corners completely, but I'm going to move it a little bit closer to the hem than I did the other one. So with the shorter bit at the top, you want to put that at the back and hold on to both ends and close it real tight. This is the time that you need to find the other edge. Remember the edge we had talked about that didn't meet completely? This is now when you need to find it and tuck it into that. Tuck it into the little knot you've just made at the front. Trust me, it's easier to do this way than to meet them both completely, because when you need to do the next step that I'm going to do, you're going to need less material in that situation. Otherwise, you'll have too much material here. It will just not work. So just be patient and make it work. Just make it work, sis. Make it work. So you begin to tuck in the ends that will be standing up due to the fold. Keep holding on to that fold and now make another knot. And as you're doing your knots, make sure you're really comfortable and you like where the scarf is sitting before you do this final step, because this is the final step. You're going to take that bit that's hanging and you're going to come up and tuck it into the knot. And then you are just going to arrange it the way you want. You can make it perfect like the 1950s girls and really tuck it into a very tight nip and tuck. Give me a moment. this is what I mean. You can really tuck it in really tight and make it into a small roll at the front of your head. Once again, very, very fabulous. You look very intentional. Your turban just looks like it's don't I look fabulous? I absolutely love this, but my new way has been to do a very loose tuck and make it a little bit more fabulous, a little bit more gag worthy. So I just tuck it. I'm just looking at my mirror. I just tuck it and let it fall where it's going to fall. And yeah, it's also a matter of confidence. There are some people who are going to see this and think, oh, that's so untidy. And there are some other girls who are going to say, girl, work it. And personally, I'm that girl. You know, this is a work for me. This is an entire look, an entire vibe. I absolutely love it. I would honestly go out on a date night like this. I'll go out for brunch. I'll go out so many situations like this, because once again, once your scarf is fabulous and you have the confidence, you can get away with murder. I hope you find some value in this video. I hope I've explained myself well enough. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ijama, and I'll see you soon.